Every single day, your brain runs a background process you never asked for. Scanning the people around you, measuring where you stand, deciding if you're ahead or behind. You can't turn it off. You were never supposed to. It kept your ancestors alive. The problem is, it was built for a tribe of 100 people, not a world of 8 billion with a highlight reel feed updating every 30 seconds. Social comparison, that's the term. Psychologist Leon Festinger named it in 1954, but the mechanism itself is millions of years older than that. Your brain has a built-in drive to measure where you stand relative to the people around you. Not because you're insecure, because your ancestors who did this survived, and the ones who didn't, they didn't make it. In a small tribe of 50 to 150 people, knowing your rank was life or death, who has more food? Who's stronger? Who has more allies? Your position in that group determined whether you ate, whether you were protected, whether you reproduced. The people who obsessively tracked this survived. They passed that wiring down. You're one of their descendants. This is not a flaw, this is inheritance. Here's where it gets important. Studies show that up to 10% of your daily thoughts involve comparisons of some kind. Not occasionally, constantly. Background noise your brain generates without asking your permission. And here's what most people get completely wrong. They think if they just had more confidence, they'd stop comparing. That is not how this works. Confidence doesn't switch off a survival mechanism. You can't think your way out of a biological process any more than you can think your way out of feeling hungry. There are two directions comparison goes. Upward comparison, measuring yourself against someone who appears to have more. Downward comparison, measuring yourself against someone who appears to have less. Downward comparison feels better short term. Quick boost, quick reset. But upward comparison is where the damage happens. And here's the part that should stop you cold. When people feel threatened or insecure, research shows they automatically reach for more upward comparison. Not less, more. Your brain, under stress, pulls you toward the exact comparisons that hurt you most. You feel bad, so you look up. Looking up makes you feel worse, so you look up again. That is the trap. And here's what that loop does to your body over time. Chronic upward comparison keeps your nervous system in a state of threat detection. Cortisol, your body's primary stress hormone, stays elevated. Cortisol is the chemical your brain releases when it perceives danger. It's meant to spike fast and drop fast. When it stays elevated, it damages everything. Your mood crashes, your sleep breaks down, your confidence erodes from the inside. A meta-analysis of 13 studies across more than 45,000 participants found that social comparison is the primary mechanism linking social media use to depression and anxiety. Not just connected to it, the primary driver. That's not a small finding. That's the mechanism being identified. Your brain is a security system. It was installed in a small house. One door, two windows, a quiet street. Every alert it sends is perfectly calibrated for that environment. Now drop that same security system into a skyscraper. 1,000 windows, 50 floors, millions of people passing by every hour. The system fires constantly, not because it's broken, but because it's doing exactly what it was built to do in an environment it was never built for. That's your comparison brain on social media. Perfectly calibrated for a tribe of 100 people. Now running in a world of 8 billion, with a feed delivering thousands of strangers' best moments every single day. It's not malfunctioning, it's overwhelmed. Social media didn't create this, it weaponized it. Every platform is designed around one thing, keeping your attention. And nothing holds human attention like social comparison. The architecture of the feed, the like count, the follower numbers, the curated photos, all of it engineered to keep your brain's comparison mechanism firing. Passive scrolling, meaning scrolling without posting or engaging yourself, produces the strongest comparison effects, the largest spikes in depression, the deepest hits to self-esteem. And most people scroll passively, every single day, multiple times. What you do with it now. Only 20% of how you look and feel is genetics. The other 80% is behavior, what you do daily. You can't eliminate the comparison mechanism, but you can change what it's working with. Start with your inputs. Your brain compares automatically. You can't stop that. But you control what it compares you against. Unfollow accounts that consistently make you feel behind. Not because those people are bad, because your brain can't tell the difference between a curated highlight reel and real life. It treats every image like data. Feed it bad data, you get bad conclusions. Feed it better data, the conclusions change. That's not avoidance, that's calibration. When you catch yourself comparing upward, and you will, don't fight it. Use it. Ask one question. What specifically do they have that I actually want? Not everything. One thing. Then trace it. What daily behavior produces that result? You've just turned a threat signal into a direction. That's using the mechanism instead of being used by it. Add deliberate downward comparison too. This sounds wrong, but the research is clear. Occasionally looking at how far you've come rather than how far others are ahead resets your baseline. Keep a record. Write down where you were 6 months ago. Compare yourself to that version. Your brain wants to compare. Give it a target that actually serves you. Limit passive scrolling to 20 minutes a day. Not because the platforms are evil, because passive consumption with no output is where the comparison damage is highest. If you're on the platforms, post something, create something, engage with something. Active use produces far less damage than passive scrolling. And when it happens, name it. Literally say it out loud. I'm comparing myself to this person right now. That single act activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for rational thinking and perspective. Naming pulls the experience out of automatic mode. It creates a small gap. In that gap, you get a choice. Neuroscience calls this cognitive labeling. You can call it whatever you want. Just do it. Your brain isn't working against you, it's running ancient code in a modern world, and now you know exactly how to update it.